Hello everyone, welcome to a World of Warships Blitz video. Today's video is a new ship that I got. So with the Black Friday sales on and having a bit of accumulated gold, we went for the Indianapolis, which completes my wish list of ships. So the Hood arrived, the Indianapolis. I have the Duca, the Tier 7 Italian premium cruiser, and the Gallant arrived probably about a month ago. So I went and looked through my wish list, yeah, I've got everything. So there we go. That'll leave me happy for a while, although it's actually quite nice to want something that is it's a bit of an incentive to get out and run some battles. So we'll just have to have a look around. But I'm not particularly keen on things like the Scharnhorst or the Mutsu or the Key even, because well, I really don't like those ships that have torpedoes in secondaries. They just get really messy. Anyway, here we are. We are leading our team, heading towards this cap. We have one destroyer on our side. He's headed out towards the A cap, which is, well, actually, okay, we'll take that. This destroyer, this enemy destroyer, this Akatsuki, has been attacked by aircraft. He is my target. So what I'm trying to do here is operate a little bit more as a fleet cruiser. Okay, we're going to chuck it in reverse and see if we can avoid too much pain from this Geyser now. Now he has extremely poor dispersion, so the more that I keep the range open, the better the opportunity I have to basically stay out of trouble with him. And he's turning away. Something's got torpedoes or something's got big guns. It's made him turn away, which is good. So that means that I can escort our friendly battleship into the cap. Ooh, apart from the fact there's something on the other side. What I am going to do, however, is this Akatsuki needs to, he's making a play around the edge of the map. And a destroyer in the rear lines is not a good look. So what I'm trying to do is just basically nail him. And there's getting some supporting fire coming in, and fortunately managed to take him out. Now that Geyser now is behind that island. He's fired his torpedoes, which is pretty unfortunate, but that's the only set he'll get off. So let's hope he misses. Let's hope our battleship knew what to do. This Geyser now at close range is going to be a real pain. So what I'm going to do here is keep that island between me and him and help engage him once he comes into view with our battleship. Now I'm hoping that he hasn't gone in reverse, because if he pops out the rear side of this island, I'm sort of on my own. But if he pops out the other side, then we've got some decent support. Now I have HE loaded. We're going to try and light some fires on him. Here he goes. He's coming out what I would consider the correct side of the island for me. He is still moving forward. Give him a bit of lead and let him have it. Meanwhile, enemy destroyers have been doing a lot of good work. Well, I wouldn't say it's good work, but they've been doing a lot of work because we've lost our Leon. So what I'm going to try and do here is just keep peppering him. I've fired off my rapid reload. Now one of the things with the Indianapolis is that one of the reasons that I wanted it is because of the radar. You can see it's got the radar there. There isn't any destroyers in this game that actually have smoke, so yeah, well, that's no fun. But otherwise it's like the New Orleans, which I did enjoy the first time around. But I am finding that the dispersion on the guns isn't great for long-range shooting. And what I'm also finding is that the guns don't quite have as much smackdown power as I remember. So what it means is that we're getting games with, basically 30,000 damage. We're not getting massive high-end games. But it is a good little ship for playing the fleet game. And what I mean by that is that I can go in and provide some support for our own people and help them, sort of clear a path. It's much better than the Brooklyn. I find the Brooklyn, I struggle with the Brooklyn because of the long shells remain a long time in the air. I also struggle with the Brooklyn because it's got those 5 turrets, which means that you've got to show an awful lot of broadside to get your main armament power going. Whereas with the Indianapolis, much like the New Orleans, 6 guns at the front, 3 guns at the rear, you can put that front on profile and you've still got 2/3 of your firepower. Not that 2/3 of your firepower is great, because full firepower isn't as overwhelming as I'd hoped. Let's just toss something through that gap, see if we can land something. On that lee brick mass, is he going to... Yeah, we need to nail him. We can't have him get away. So we're going to just have to take a bit of a long range shot there. Hope for the best. That was a miss. It's no fun. He's going to disappear. And he's quite dangerous because he's got fairly good concealment and long range torpedoes, which means that even on a slither of health, he's not useless. A battleship on a slither of health is just points waiting to be had. A destroyer on a slither of health just turns into a sneaky little stealth problem. Here we are with the Cleveland. Shots out. Turn nose in because that Cleveland has a lot of guns. We just want to make sure that we reduce the chance for any citadels. And just basically keep hammering away at him. Now, unfortunately for me, the Cleveland also has phenomenal armor, as well as a high rate of fire. So I just need to keep that pressure up. And was rewarded with a kill. So yes, at the moment it's gone a little bit feral. So out there we have a destroyer, the lee brick mass, that just is on a slither of health. Probably got a heal, so it's probably back up maybe 1,000 or so. We have a battleship, which that was pretty much a battleship salvo coming in there. So what I'm going to do is turn end on again, make myself a difficult target, and yeah, gab caps and try and achieve objectives. Now they're going to be defending that last cap. Someone up to the north there has also got a radar, which is good to see. Cooked it off, but I'm not sure how much value that is. They'll be looking for the lee brick mass. Right, we have a ship, a battleship taking into our cap. We're trying to take it back. So this is a Colorado, probably not something that I should be trying to deal with, however. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm looking for that, well, actually, no, what I'm doing here is it's the end of the game. So I was just cooking off my radar. So, well, bit of a scrappy game. Did come out ahead, although one ship either way, potentially. And with the Indianapolis, well, it's got a lot of options when you play, but it is an American cruiser and does enjoy being around other ships. So came in second. I'm finding it's not getting great high level damage totals. Couple of ships sunk, which is really good. So the Indianapolis. Thanks for watching.